So this book was made up of paper bags. So it's a paper bag book with brown paper bags that I've punched holes in for every day. So there's one of these for every day. And then I stuck a brown envelope on the paper bag to make a pocket and added extra journaling and ephemera, shopping lists, things like that, the story of today in each envelope. So that's really interesting. So I've got a mixture of small photographs that I printed at home on my printer, and I think these were October afternoon, some of these papers, little bits of embellishment and punches and hand journaling, and you can put as many cards as you like in there, and some of them have got more in than others. And then a day of the week that I cut from, I think it was this paper here on the front, so that shows that was Monday, and that was all the details about Monday. And then the next day, some thickers here to signify what was Tuesday. Again, different pieces of ephemera in here that I've written on different things, tags. More photos, 21st, another envelope, more details, lots of different sizes of photos, which is quite nice actually. This is when my son won a dance prize at school. That was before we knew he was going to go on to dance school. And then here we've got, even in here, I've got the tickets from the dance evening where he won the dance prize at school. So he would have, and the programme for that night, he would have been 16 that year. So that's all the details about that. How proud I was of him. The fact that we had some birds nesting right outside the window. Again, a mixture of different tags. In those days, there was a Cybercrop online, and I was invited to design a class for the Cybercrop. So I've got a lot of details about what the classes were called and what layouts I did for UK scrappers that year in the Cybercrop, and which was my layout. That was interesting. That was my layout. I've still got it on the wall actually on the landing, which was like a 3D frame, but that was my class that I made for the Cybercrop. More photos, more details, more layouts that I'd made for the Cybercrop. It was all about the scrapbooking then. Sunday the 25th in the garden. Another journaling hidden in that envelope. Some of these I think were Cosmo Cricket as well, and then some more layouts I'd done. So just that week was all about my son's school dance show, general everyday toing and froing in the car, a day about going to work and teaching in my classroom because I was still teaching then, and then craft room. Some of it's this way up, which is quite nice. Different orientation. Shopping, baking, what the bedrooms looked like, the fact that my son as a teenager didn't used to make his bed, what makeup I was wearing, our old dog before we had Sergio, washing machine, washing on the washing line, just everyday life. And it's really interesting to notice that some things are still the same, like doing the ironing and cooking, but some things have changed and moved on. So it was a really interesting find to go and look for it and see what we were up to back then, back in 2010. So I hope you've enjoyed sharing my first week in the life. Give it a go.